Some people think silence means weakness, that if you stay quiet, you accepted the pain. But psychology tells a very different story. Silence is not the absence of strength. It is controlled emotional power. In this video, you will discover 7 silent behaviors that make people slowly regret hurting you. Not because you argued, not because you demanded closure, but because silence forces reflection. You stop explaining yourself. When someone hurts you, they expect a reaction. They expect explanations, emotional messages, justifications. But instead, you stop explaining. This creates psychological discomfort. Because when there is no explanation, the mind fills the silence. People begin replaying their actions. Silence makes them think longer than words ever could. You don't react emotionally. Emotion is fuel, and reactions give people control. When you stay calm, when you don't argue or defend yourself, you remove that control. This is where regret begins, because calmness signals strength, and strength forces reflection. You become less available. You don't announce distance. You don't threaten absence. You simply become less available. Not out of anger, but out of clarity. Psychology shows that people value access only after it disappears. Your absence becomes the message you never sent. You focus on your own growth. Instead of revenge, you redirect your energy. You grow quietly. You rebuild privately. This confuses people because they expected pain, not progress. Growth creates silent regret because it proves you were never the problem. You stay respectful, not bitter. Bitterness feels satisfying. Calm dignity feels unsettling. When you stay respectful, even after being hurt, it exposes guilt without accusation. People don't regret hurting those who react loudly. They regret hurting those who remain composed. You set boundaries without drama. No speeches, no ultimatums, just distance, just limits. Silent boundaries are harder to manipulate because there is nothing to argue with. You move forward without looking back. You don't wait for apologies. You don't demand accountability. You move forward. And this is where regret fully settles. Because the mind regrets what it can no longer reach. Silence doesn't punish people. It reveals them. It removes excuses. It removes control. It removes entitlement. And what remains is realization. Silence is not weakness. It is emotional intelligence in its purest form. Remember this.